I'm with Leticia, and you received the Pro-Life Unity Award that we gave away, and this is something that we believe in strongly, unity, supporting each other. You had written a lot of articles supporting other people, or at least showing what other people are talking about, not shying away from the fact that other people do have good things to say. Isn't it important for us to support each other where possible?
Absolutely. It was mentioned today at the conference that you never hear any dissent within the ranks of NARAL. So they're very powerful, and maybe you can take a lesson from our adversaries that united we're strong. It's just as simple as that. We may not agree in technique, but we're all going in the same place, so there's no need to tear at each other.
That's for sure. And one of the things that we say is united we stand and divided they die. So if we have division, we're going to allow 3,000 more kids to die every day. It's important to come together and try to figure out how we can get things accomplished and end abortion.
That's right. Absolutely. I agree with that. And I think we have to do our best to evangelize the culture of death and be a sign of hope. And as Alan Keyes say, we're representing God. And so we have a very high standard to which we have to answer. So charity should be our hallmark and be as constructive as possible, because there's plenty of things to discuss in the culture that need tearing apart and analyzing and challenging. So I try and keep my focus on let's take apart the culture of death and see what's wrong with that, not your idea of the pro-life movement or my idea of the pro-life movement, and just share ideas and hopefully work in the same direction.
That's great. Important. And for anyone else who has a blog out there, what could they do to support other people? How can people, if you were to say unity, what does it mean to you? What would you say that people could do to work together more?
Well, you try and keep humble. You try not to promote yourself to the detriment of anyone else. For example, if my friend Jeannie at Catholic Fire or Barbara at Mommy Life have great ideas, I make sure I link to them. And I give them credit, and they link to me, and that way news will travel fast. We're always looking to see, this one's got a FOCA petition, or somebody here has a great video, CatholicVote.com, great video on Obama, and we share it around. We share one another's ideas. We support one another when we're in crisis. And our readership grows. It's a win-win situation. There's millions of people out there that don't know about us, and that's who we want to reach. We're not going to fight over readers. We're there to spread the word, and that's the most important thing. To put as much news on as you can. I like to put a lot of widgets, a lot of links, so that people can go to other sites. I'm very encouraged when I look at my site meter, and I see that most of my incoming links are from Google. So these aren't people who are looking for me. These are people wanting to know something about Hillary Clinton or Barack Obama, and they get me. So they may not be from my point of view. At least that's what I'm thinking. And they will get it. And they'll get my point of view. And I try not to be my point of view, but the church's point of view and the pro-life point of view. So I just try to reflect, like Alan Keyes said, reflect God's idea of human life in society as best I can.
Excellent. And the website's name is Causa Nostrae, or how do you say it?
Well, I have Cause of Our Joy, which is a personal website about my daughter Christina with Down syndrome, to give light and hope to those that are raising a child with special needs or considering abortion. And Causa Nostrae Laetitiae is Latin for Cause of Our Joy. It's a title of Our Lady. She is one of our cause of our joy. And my children as a mother are the cause of my joy, as Our Lady is.
That's beautiful. And how do people get there?
Well, they can just Google Leticia Vasquez, and all my blogs will come up, Leticia Vasquez. I'm not the mathematician or the physicist. I'm the blogger. Pretty easy to tell. I have no math or physics gifts, but I think I do like a gift of writing. I think I do have that, and I offer it to God every day in the blogging.
That's great. Thank you, Leticia. Appreciate it, and congratulations. And here's the award. Why don't you hold it up so that people can see that? And this was given by the American Life League, and the American Life League has supported a lot of things that we have done, and that's an example of working together. And we're a member of the American Life League, and a lot of you out there may not agree with what they do, but I can tell you that they're very helpful. And if you have an organization or you're just an individual who wants to work with folks, I can't recommend a better group. I'm a Protestant myself, and I believe that Protestants and Catholics, we need to work together, get along, get things done. We have our foundation, Jesus Christ. It's a good place to start and cross the divide. So
that's right. It's making us see that we have more in common than we have difference. If we both have Christ, and He'll lead us into unity. I do believe that too. I try to show the positive aspects of meeting at the front lines of the culture of death, and what that does for our relationship with one another, respect it builds up within one another, and that's the best place to start. That's what our Lord wants. He wants us to be one heart, one mind. Definitely.
Thanks again, Leticia.
All right, thank you, Peter.